Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 615. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself. All that would be super great. Let me put on my specs and move my keyboard. I just noticed a flaw with the program I'm using. I will deal with it later. That is what I will do. But I do notice a flaw, a glitch that's happening right now. But as long as you can still see and hear me, I'll continue doing the show. Okay, so let me get started. Hey, look who's here. Dave's here. Saying hello, my wonderful YouTube friend. Hey, Dave. Oh, fist bump. Hey, Dave. Happy to see you. I wonder how the weather is in Texas. It's been super hot here. And today is, cooler, so to speak. Very purple today. Yeah, I am wearing my Chicago, if you can see it, Chicago Toy and Game Fair. I went there in 2019, and I'm a toy maker, and I haven't made toys in a little bit, actually since COVID. I kind of retired for a little bit because of COVID, and I need to pick it back up, actually. I do enjoy making toys. Oh, it's still hot in Texas. Okay, well, it's Texas, right? I've been watching those storm chasers. My favorite weather person on YouTube is Ryan Hall, y'all. And they've been showing all these different weather challenges in Texas and Oklahoma, and lately in Missouri and Illinois, my home state. So I do hope you can get some respite. If you have some hints, Dave, since I don't know if you're a long-time Texan or not, but if you have some hints for dealing with the hot weather, send them on, because on the how-to page, I have an article. I like to post it every year on how to tell the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. There's a big difference, and it's good to know the difference so that if someone needs your help, you can help them out. And then underneath that article, as you continue to read, you'll see some tips on how to deal with hot weather. So if you have some hints, Dave, let us know, and I will add it for real, because a lot of us are living without air conditioning. I have a ceiling fan overhead, and I've learned the art of draping a moist towel around the neck when you go out when it's hot. So that's some of my tips. So another tip, at night, a lot of times people find it hard to sleep at night when it's really hot. So you just kind of delicately sprinkle some water on the top sheet of your bed, so that when you cover yourself, you might say, it's hot. Why would I cover myself with the sheet? Well, when it's moist and you cover yourself, then it'll cool you off, especially if you have a ceiling fan. I highly recommend that you get a ceiling fan wherever you spend most of your time during the day. In my case, kitchen table, and then I have one over my bed, and it's very nice when it's hot out. Alrighty, so let me make sure. I still see this glitch. I know you can't see it, but there is a glitch with the program I'm using. Let me know if anything weird happens, Dave, because I might have to contact the EVMux people and see what can be done to fix the app. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to durhamskywriter.com. Going to the Word page, that's the government and nonprofit information page. I have added a lot to this page. As I go to these special events and these information fairs and health fairs, I'm picking up flyers left and right. So I have I just added Aging Well Durham. Their table was right in front of the senior pharmacist table, so I got to talk with that gentleman. Basically, Aging Well Durham is an independent, community-based nonprofit And they want people to join with them as they try to take part in implementing the Durham Comprehensive Aging Plan. And that is where we're making Durham more age-friendly and livable for all, including the seniors, and helping to engage community decision makers to continue to build a safe, affordable, and connected community that includes seniors. So there you go. Aging Well Durham. I want to throw them a big shout out. Okay, and I've added a lot of information to the Word page. So I suggest that you go up and down the Word page. Go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the Word page, and then you might see some organizations to connect with in terms of getting some programming, signing up for some programs, some services for yourself and your family. And you might want to volunteer for someone. That might be pretty hip too. Let me see if there are any vacancies with the city of Durham. Yeah, today's what, the 15th? Yeah, there is a vacancy this week. They're going to try to fill this vacancy on the Workforce Development Board, private sector. That is with the city of Durham. So basically, click on the link that I provided on the Word page. See what's expected of you when you are chosen, if you're chosen to fill this vacancy on the Workforce Development Board. See what's expected of you. And then if you're still interested, let them know by end of day Wednesday that you want to fill that vacancy. William M. Andrews is here saying good afternoon from Durham, NC. And then, of course, you got to say it. You got to say it. Let's say it together. It's a beautiful day in the Bull City. So I hope everybody said that with me. Hey, William, hope you're doing great. And I love the little bull you've got on there. That is so cute and so small. But yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Well, let me continue. I want to respect your time. All righty. So actually what I'm going to do now is to go to the, you know what, I have not mentioned this in a while. CORE. It's an organization, CORE, C-O-R-E, Children of Restaurant Employees. It's a national program. They have main offices in Tennessee and Georgia, so it's a program that can affect people who work for eateries across the country. So as you probably already know, a lot of restaurant employees are not highly paid. So when there's something that's really life challenging, like a medical crisis, injury, or death in the family, it's really hard for them to keep up with their finances as they spend money that they didn't plan to spend. So basically they want to help people, children, and folks who are working for restaurants and their kids, let's put it that way. They want to help them with rent, mortgage, utilities, of getting their prescriptions or medical equipment. Sometimes they need help with child care, funeral expenses, funds for just basic necessities. So there's information that they can click on the link that I have right there on the Word page. You look for CORE, and there's lots of information in both English and Spanish to help people who are working for these restaurants. And, obviously they need help. So check it out. And if you know someone who's working for a restaurant and they might be dealing with one of these issues that I just mentioned, let them know that there's an organization out there that wants to help. All righty. Let's see. I want to check out Durham Tech Small Business Center because there are people with these great ideas for starting businesses, and of course they want to help them start a business because that's always fun. Well, not just fun, but it's just great to run a business. And gotta mention this. Okay, I just got this information this week at one of the information fairs. I have it listed under the Word, I don't even know if you can see that, the Word page, and also it's on the school tools page. The Durham Public Schools, again this year, they're running the Sun Meals North Carolina program locally, and there are sites that young people from age 1 all the way up to 18 they can get free lunch and free breakfast and free lunch. So it's a great program. So basically, now the reason why I have the flyers there, what I did, I actually took pictures. I don't know if you can see it really well. But anyway, I took pictures of the flyers because each individual location, they have different hours. Of course, I have their location listed as well. And I think most of them serve both breakfast and lunch, it looks like. And sometimes lunch will be from 12 to 1 at one place and 12 to 2 at another place. So I just instead of making the just typing out the list, I decided I would just keep all the information intact, take a picture and post it on the Word page and on the school tools page. So it's not like you can send your kid to go get a free breakfast and then they like get it to go. They eat it right there at the spot. And I'll list some of these places. Oh, and Dave is fist bumping William, calling him Will. Okay, because we're friendly like that. That's how we do. So I'll just list a few of these places just to give you an idea. Bell Yeager, you know about Bell Yeager already because they have a grocery program. Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church, Boys and Girls Club, Camp Calvary. Oh, that's at Lion Park. Okay, Lion Park. Okay. Carrington Middle School, Club Boulevard, Creekside Elementary School, Campus Hills is right by my house. That's Durham Parks and Recreation. Edison Johnson, W.D. Hill, Walltown. The Freedom School this year is on Blackwell Street. Okay. Anyway, they're having free breakfast and lunch as well. Durham School of the Arts, E.K. Poe, Ivy Community Center, Kestrel Heights, Lakewood Elementary School, Lollipop Kids. That's new for me. Okay. Mangum Elementary School, Merrick Moore, Mount Zion Christian Academy on Fayetteville Street, Parkwood Elementary School, Performance Learning Center, 401 North Driver. Oh, that's Holton. Okay, that's Holton. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to list them all because it's like 7 pages, which is great because it's wonderful that so many people and organizations are stepping forward to help feed kids because a lot of these kids, a lot of kids here in Durham, I should say young people, are going to schools where they're given free lunch because their parents just I'm talking so much I need water. That their parents are struggling. It's not a crime, of course. And when school's out, they suffer. Very often the parents don't have enough money to feed them properly. So it's really great to know that there are so many places, including Salvation Army, to name some more, Union Baptist Church, Victorious Praise, Wythe Balance, Y.E. Smith Elementary, Reaching All Minds as a charter school. I remember their grand opening some years ago. Purpose Learning Lab, Prosperous Living South Point. I think I listed them all now. I just wanted to make sure I give them all credit. Performance Learning Center. Oh, that again is at Holton. So it's really nice to know that even though you might not have money right now, that your kids can get breakfast and or lunch in real time at a spot where they can actually sit in peace and have a nice little meal. So I'm very excited to point that out. So you can get this list. It's right there on the Word page under Durham Public Schools, and then I listed it again on the School Tools page. All right. Now let's check with the Durham Tech Community College's Small Business Center. They have these free classes online, not necessarily offered by Durham Tech. I just put it under Durham Tech because many of these small business centers here in North Carolina are offering classes totally for free online. They're live. You can ask questions. They're on Zoom. So I put it under Durham Tech because Durham Tech is part of the group of small business centers offering these classes. So let's see what's being offered today. So today from 2 until 4, a free class called Record Keeping and Taxes. Here's another one from 6 until 7, Business Photography for Non-Photographers. And here's one more. This one is from 6 until 8, How to Increase Your Credit Score to over 740 points. Prepare for a bank business loan. There you go. Oh, let me mention this one for tomorrow because it's at 2 o'clock, which is kind of early. Cybersecurity 101 for small businesses. How about that? All right. Oh, there's just so many. There's just so much new information. I'm so excited that I have a lot more information on the Word page. I definitely invite you to go ahead and check it out. Okay. Oh, this is super important. Now, I do like to talk about Cramden. Cramden is a nonprofit on Highway 55, and I've been telling you how they're helping people to learn how to get on the internet. They give away computers to both kids and adults. And it's just a wonderful organization. They like for volunteers to come by and to help them put computers together and to load software so that when you get one of these free computers, it's already loaded with software that makes it possible for you to just get the ball rolling like from Jump Street. So here's the thing. Starting tomorrow, pass the word please. Starting tomorrow, Cramden is hosting a free computer course. It's a 4-class course at Stanford L. Warren Library. So it's right here in the neighborhood, 1201 Fayetteville Street. Now, this is for adults, not kids. This is for adults, and what we consider adults in this case is 18 plus. So after completing this class, you're going to get a free laptop. Is that wild or what? Let me give you the schedule, because if you don't want to, if you already have a laptop and you already, know all about the internet, fine. But I want you to pass the word around, because this is an incredible opportunity for people who are age 18 plus. Maybe they never had the money to get a computer. That can really hold you back. If you don't have a computer, sometimes you lose the opportunity to find out ways to get jobs. There's so much information out here. And Dave, all the way from Texas, is saying, wow. Wow, indeed. And so check this out. I'm going to give you the schedule here. So tomorrow, this is starting tomorrow. You need to jump on this and tell people that need to get a laptop or need to learn about the internet. So tomorrow, so all these classes are from 11 until 1. So, class 1 is tomorrow, computer basics, from 11 until 1. And then on Thursdays, the next class, documents and typing. And then next Tuesday from 11 until 1, the class will be internet basics. And then the last class is next Thursday from 11 until 1, online life. And they're probably going to teach you how to navigate the internet and also how to stay safe. Very important that you don't fall prey to these scammers out here. So, I'm so excited to tell you about this. So Cramden, big thumbs up. Love you guys. Free computer course for beginners at Stanford L. Warren Library, 1201 Fayetteville Street. It's 4 classes. Today and then Thursday and then next Tuesday and then next Thursday from 11 until 1. And like I said, when you successfully complete the course, that means showing up and attending, not just signing up for it, you get a free laptop. And it's going to be loaded with software. I could end the show right here. I'm so happy about this. I could just end it right here, but let me continue. Okay. Oh, life is good. Okay. I met Gabe at Legal Aid of North Carolina. Big shout out to Gabe. His table was right next to the senior pharmacist table this past Saturday. at the 414 building, the Aging Gracefully resource fair. And Dave is saying, sounds like a great program. It is. Cramden is awesome. They're not the only ones who are awesome, but right now I'm definitely shouting the praises to Cramden. Indeed. Some people say, put your money where your mouth is. Well, that's what Cramden is doing. They're not the only ones, but hey, just saying. So let's see. So Gabe gave me some more information about Legal Aid of North Carolina, and I did put it on the Word page. So you will see Legal Aid of North Carolina on the Word page and on the Legalese page. And they're doing a lot. They are doing a lot. Let me see if they have any, wait a minute, let me see if they have any workshops that I could tell you about. Let's see, today's the 15th. Oh, it just so happens that tomorrow they're going to have a tenant rights listen and learn. Listen and learn is what they call their workshops. And that's going to be tomorrow from 2:30 until 4:30. And I'll try to remind you about that tomorrow, where you can learn about your rights and obligations as a residential tenant. Also, how to contact legal aid for help, emergency rent assistance, and also what to expect from the court process should you have to go to court due to whatever reasons, problems with your landlord. And they try to help you mitigate these problems because I don't think landlords are trying to cause problems. Landlords know what a tough job it is to be a landlord. I was a landlord at one time. And there are challenges, but you're not in there trying to cause trouble for people's lives. It's difficult being a tenant too. I've been a tenant and a landlord, and yeah, it's challenging on both sides. So I think Legal Aid NC, they want to make sure they can get both sides together to try to figure out these problems together without going to court. But if you do have to go to court, they'll help you with that as well. All righty. Let's see. There is so much on this page now that I almost don't even know where to go. I'm just going to invite you to go ahead and go to DurhamSkyWriter.com and then go to the Word page and see all of the new entries. And I'm not even done yet. If you could see the stack of papers to my left, I have a lot of information to input. So yeah, it's going to become unwieldy one day, and I look forward to that. Oh, let me point out one more thing that I'm going to talk about from the Word page. RDU Airport. With it being summertime, well, it's almost, when does summer start? Next week? Wait a minute. Summertime starts next week. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's why I'm mentioning RDU, Raleigh-Durham Airport. They have a couple of programs that can help people who need extra care when going through security. There's something called the Sunflower Program. I think it started in England, like Meals on Wheels, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, the Sunflower Program is for people who have what they call hidden disabilities. So it's for people with, for example, dementia, autism, learning difficulties, different physical and mental health conditions, mobility, speech impairments. You might not realize that someone needs a little extra help. So if you join this Sunflower Program, you don't really join it, but if you it's founded by the Hidden Disabilities Sunflower Organization. So TSA has learned to recognize you wear like a special lanyard. You can get, it's totally free, so you can pick up a free Sunflower branded lanyard or pin at the RDU information desk. They have one in Terminal 1 and also one in Terminal 2. So you can call the airport authority at the number that's provided, where it says Raleigh-Durham Airport on the Word page, and you can get the information in advance. And then you get to the airport just a little bit early so that you can stop by the desk and pick up your lanyard or your pin. Or if you work near the airport, I mean, you can call in advance and just stop by. But that's a lot of trouble parking at the airport, and it's just a lot. So try to set it up in advance and then get there early so you can go to the desk, get your, find out about the program. Ideally, you read about it in advance here on the pages of the Durham Skywriter, or of course, I do have the link. You can go to the website and get even more information. So when you get this lanyard or your pin, and you go through security, they will take more time with you. They'll be more patient. Because I know a lot of people are upset by that whole experience going through security. And actually, what I have learned is that if you pay close attention to what's happening ahead of you, then it's much more. I'm not going to say relaxing. It's more tolerable to go through security. And some people actually get mad because they say, well, last time they said do this, and this time they're saying do that. A lot of times, what the TSA agents tell you to do, it can vary depending on what happened that very day. Sometimes somebody tries to sneak something through, and it challenges them to change the rules for that day on the spot, and they're always evolving, always changing. So just pay attention to what they're saying ahead to the people ahead of you, and then once it's your turn, piece of cake. But if you do need extra help, extra care, extra time, definitely check out the Sunflower program. If you're a child or if you have autism or someone in your families just needs some extra help, TSA, they can be nice. It's just that they're under a lot of pressure, and I know they missed some paychecks, I believe, earlier this year. And so some of them might be on edge a little bit. So, but they are trained to help and to be calmer and more helpful if you're wearing the Sunflower Program lapel. There you go. So check that out. It's called TSA Cares. And there's another program. Maybe I need to write about that too. There's another program for, I think for, I need to look it up. Let me just write this down because I think there's more than one program. Oh, in my haste, I put the two together in the same article on purpose. So yeah, so there is the Sunflower program, and then there is the TSA Cares program. It's two different programs, but basically TSA Cares is also a program where you can get extra help, and sometimes they'll actually let you go through a whole different line if you need extra help. And Dave found a sunflower. Oh, wait, he's asking a question. Okay, wait. Dave is asking, do you do the body scanner at the airport? Actually, I have the, what do you call that? TSA PreCheck. And I recommend TSA PreCheck. I think it's like, what is it, like 80? Because I got it way back in 2019 or so. I think it's like $85. And I think it's good for like 5 years, something like that. And with TSA PreCheck, you don't have to take off your shoes. I don't think anybody has to take off your shoes anymore. But when you have TSA PreCheck, it's much faster. I mean, you get through that line quick. And I think you don't have to set things aside like when you go through the regular security line. And it's much quicker and much easier. And I don't think they scan you. When you look at the regular security line, you look over there, you notice them going through and raising their hands and doing all this scanning and stuff. I think you simply just walk right through a scanner thing when you have TSA PreCheck. So yeah, you don't have to do all that extra stuff when you go through with TSA PreCheck. And if you have the money, I highly recommend it. Some people get certain credit cards, especially like the airline credit cards, and sometimes they come with TSA PreCheck prepaid. I don't know anything about it because I actually paid for it. Oh, another thing about TSA PreCheck, you don't have to go all the way to the airport anymore. You can go to, you can get it through, what is that? Staples. I think it's Staples, and I think it's all over the country. And Dave, if you happen to know if they have that in your town in Texas, because then that'll let us know, yeah, it is indeed across the country. But yeah, I think pretty much you can go to Staples and get TSA pre-check. And I think they check your, I think they check your fingerprints and I don't know. I think they really do check you out pretty carefully. You have to give your like your address and your phone number, and I think your social security number. And I think they do like a background check and make sure you're not on those, those lists where you're prohibited from flying. And yeah, it's a pretty cool program. I really like it. And I think once you hit 75 and you go through security, I think you can go through pretty quickly too. And they have this new program called touchless ID. And some people don't like it, and some people don't mind them keeping I think they keep your photo on file. And if your photo is on file, then you can really rush through security because you've already been checked out. And some people don't like that idea. I don't mind because I mean, I don't know. I mean, some people say it's foolish to allow all this digital information stuff, but I guess I don't mind. I don't know. I guess if I were a criminal, I'd mind a lot. But and also, I guess if I were more sophisticated when it comes to the knowledge of what people can do with digital data, I guess I don't worry about it. So it's just me, and I definitely don't criticize people who are critical of these programs, but it's all good. And of course, Dave is showing us the sunflower. Cool. So Dave does have Staples. But oh, what I was asking if your staple, if you can get TSA pre-check at your Staples. I don't expect you to know that just offhand, but I think now I just happen to live, and I come from a town that has an airport. So the Staples in Chicago and the Staples here in Durham both have the TSA pre-check where you can, do the paperwork there. I was just wondering if there are people in towns that have Staples and they don't have an airport in town, if you can still get the TSA pre-check at Staples. I'm gonna look into that. Let me write that down. Okay, I'm just curious. Because some people might have a Staples in their town, but not an airport. Like some people might be in neighboring towns. Like RDU serves Raleigh, Durham, but maybe you're living maybe there's a Staples in Wilson, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of the bigger, anyway, bigger cities that are close by. Pittsburgh, I don't know. They might have a Staples. I'm just curious. I need to respect your time. I need to continue. Okay. Actually, let me just hop right on over to the health page, to your health. Alrighty, I have a lot of more. I have added some health and research studies to that particular segment of the To Your Health page of the Durham Skywriter. Let's see if I can recognize the ones that I added. Let's see. I think I added one from UNC Chapel Hill. Let me see if I can find that. Which one was that? Here it is. I added this one. This is one of the ones that I added. UNC Chapel Hill. They have a FAM well-being, and the reason I'm saying that is because it's spelled funny. Because you know how they make awkward. They like to make awkward phrases out of longer phrases. It's a research study. The whole name is Family-Centered Weight Loss. So it's FAM, so family-centered. And then they took the W-E from weight and then the L from loss to make FAM well, and then the B from black. So it's Family-Centered Weight Loss for Black Adults Research Study. So they took certain letters out of that to say Fam Well Being Research Study. But basically, they are looking for candidates between the ages of 18 and 75 who are wanting to, get their health together and lose weight, et cetera, et cetera. So they invite them to sign up and to bring a family member with them for group sessions, short check-ins, and also measurement visits to see if they can help you out as you lose weight. You can get a free Fitbit. You will be invited to, activities where you can lose weight. So you'll get a free Fitbit, and you can earn up to $160 plus $30 for optional interviews. So you can write or call for more information, and the information is right there on the To Your Health page. Go to DurhamSkywriter.com, go to the To Your Health page, and then you scroll down and you'll see the different health studies, and you'll look for the UNC Chapel Hill's FAM Well-Being Research Study. And there's more, and I'll be adding more because I picked up a bunch of flyers this past week. Now, another thing I'm going to do, let me check for the blood drives real quick. Let's see. There's not that many this month. I think the American Red Cross and the Blood Connection, I think they're taking some time off. So actually, I don't see anything happening today. Oh, I do see tomorrow, though. Okay, so the American Red Cross is going to have a blood drive tomorrow. They're going to have a crew at Hemingway Hall, 6609 Crown Parkway. They'll be there from 8:30 until 2:30. You can literally save lives by donating blood. They'll have another crew at the Rose of Sharon Baptist Church, 4109 Guest Road, and that will be from 2 until 6. Now, let's check with the Blood Connection. Let's see. Their next blood drive will be on Thursday. Okay. I do like to point out that the Health Equipment Loan Program operates 2 days a week out of 4206 North Roxborough Street. The HELP program is run by the county, and they accept donations of wheelchairs and walkers and knee scooters and things that can help you as you recover. It can also be for people who are elderly or just out of a hospital. You can borrow these items for 90 days at a time. It's a great program. They're open on Tuesdays from 10 to 2, and then Fridays from 1 until 5. And again, that address is 4206 North Roxborough Street. All right, let's go to the top of the page and see if there are some events that are health related that I can mention. Okay, let's see. Today's the 15th. Okay. Oh, Kids Can is tonight. Okay, Kids Can Middle School is tonight for tweens and teens. This is virtual this month. It's for young people whose parents or guardians or grandparents have been diagnosed with cancer. They get to meet other young people in their same age group going through the same thing. It can be really rough. They might have questions that they're afraid to ask their parents, so they can ask the staff at Duke. This is virtual, and it's from 6:30 until 7:30. All right. Now tomorrow from noon until 1:15, there's going to be a virtual meeting of the Long-Term Care Community Support Group. That's for people whose folks are in long-term care. It's also run by Duke. You can get some information. And just like with Kids Can, you can get some resources and get some questions answered. Let's see. I think that's it. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page, and big shout out to the Drum Center for Senior Life. Got to talk to folks from there this Saturday, and they're doing a lot. It's a great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. And let's see what's going on with today being Monday. Ooh, they're going to show a movie today. It's on right now. Oh, 1 o'clock. If you can get there by 1, you can see a movie. So, 406 Rigsby Avenue, which is downtown. Now, they show movies for free. They have Monday matinees. Now, they start at 12:30, and they talk about movies. And then at 1 o'clock, they show a movie. So today, Black Barbie. I guess there's a movie called Black Barbie. Okay. Sounds like a comedy. That sounds hilarious. That's going to be at 1 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Black Barbie. Wonder if there's a Hispanic Barbie. Indonesian Barbie. I wonder. That is so funny. Oh my God. Okay. Well, there you go. Black Barbie will be shown at 1 o'clock, and they give away free popcorn. Let me know how it goes. I'm sure it's a comedy. I'm sure it's a comedy. Also happening today at 1 o'clock, advanced watercolor. So if you like to paint, there you go. At 3:30, the Lifeline dancers will be not just meeting, they'll be dancing. Now tomorrow morning, seniors on the move line dancing, more line dancing at 8:35. Just Ask George from 9 until 11 in the computer lab. That's where you can get your tech questions answered. Talk Tuesdays from 9 until 1. This is where counseling students from North Carolina Central University, they'll meet with you one-on-one, and they can give you some mental health resources so you can stay calm and stay good this summer. Open Art Studio from 9 until 12:30 in the Art Studio. Basic Spanish class at 9:30. Take off pounds sensibly at 9:30. Yoga Your Way at 10. And this is all tomorrow. Now, you see the red FB, that means it'll be live on the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page. Keep It Moving, Gentle Exercise at 10. American Sign Language at 11. Excuse me. Belly Dance for Fitness at 11:30. And then they'll have Crocheting Club at noon. Pinochle at noon, all afternoon until like 7. They're open late on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The Golden Genie Dance Troupe class at 12:10, and Bingo Size at 1. That is a lot. Let's check for the special event. The free fan program that they have every year where they give away box fans and a limited number of air conditioning units. I just heard from the grapevine that they're going to start that up real soon. So stay tuned for that. In fact, since I mentioned it in advance, if you have a health condition where the doctor is telling you that you need to get an air conditioner, you need to get that body heat down, and you're like, well, doc, I'm on Medicaid or whatever, I don't have the money for that. Well, if you get a doctor's note, that increases the chance that you can get one of the very few air conditioning units that will be given away. I suggest that you do that now before they even announce it. Go ahead and get on your what is it called? Duke My Chart. I know they changed the name, and make the inquiry. Ask your doctor if you can get a letter that they could email to you or mail to you, and get that taken care of now. And then, like I said, when they say that they're going to be giving away the fans and a limited number of air conditioning units, maybe you can get first in line. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Now, let me check for the special events, with today being the 15th. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, that's going on right. The senior planning workshop is going on right now, where Nurse Stephanie from RN Senior Planning, she's explaining how proactive healthcare planning can help you avoid costly surprises and difficult decisions. That's going on right now until 1:30. If you happen to be downtown, maybe you can tiptoe in real quick. Now tomorrow at 9, I think I mentioned this already, Just Ask George. You can take your tablet, your new tablet or phone or whatever, and he can help you if you have any tech questions. Or if you just have a basic tech question, like maybe about scammers or email or whatever, and get some help in that area. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, now let's go to the Let's Go calendar of events page, and that'll be it for today's show. After I do the weather. Oops, wrong page. Wait, let me click again on Let's Go. There we go. Calendar of events page. There we go. Let's see what is going on today. This is not the latest version. Wait, let me check. Maybe I made a mistake. Okay. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, so today, High Wire Brewing Drum at 800 Taylor Street in Golden Belt. They're hosting their indoor disc golf putting league. So you bring your best frisbees and play some disc golf. You pay $6. It will be from 6 until 10 this evening. The Hayti Heritage Center's Heritage Rhythms African Dance class. That's this evening, 6:30 until 8 upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium. And that's on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. The weekly fee is $10, and you get into the deep breathing and the conditioning, and then you get later into the cardio intensive African dance moves. The Crank Arm Durham Run starts at and returns to the Crank Arm Brewing Company, 620 Fernway Avenue. It's a little hot to be running, but runners are tough. So from 6:30 until 10:30, you can do some running. You can choose either to run 3 miles or 5 miles, and you run at your own pace. Wheels Durham at 715 North Hoover Road. They have adult roller skating lessons now, and this is for those who are age 18 plus who always wanted to learn how to roller skate. Maybe just never had the opportunity, the chance, or maybe you're just shy of learning how to skate in front of kids who are skating in circles and backwards and all that stuff. So now you can skate with other beginning adults. So that will be from 7 until 8 at Wheels Durham, 715 North Hoover Road. Admission is $15. That does include the skate rentals, which is really great. And I have a link so you can click to see the full schedule, and also you can get your ticket in advance. Now, after the lesson, Wheels Durham is offering Adult Newbie Night. Now, you can choose to go to the lesson and then Newbie Night. That is $13, which includes skate rentals. So you don't have to have attended the lesson. Maybe you are a beginner. You've already taken skating lessons, but you'd like the opportunity to go out there and fall all you want and not worry about being in people's way or having kids laugh at you or whatever. So Adult Newbie Night, for those who are 18 plus, who are beginning roller skaters, they can skate from 8 until 11 at Wheels Durham. That should be lots of fun. Now tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics tomorrow, morning and afternoon. They do this on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So you call, I got the number right there, on the Let's Go page. You call, you make that appointment, bring the pet in, read the rules first, because as you can already guess, of course, your dog has to be on a leash. It's understandable. And of course, cats must be in those little carrier boxes. They don't want them jumping at each other and clawing everybody to death. So you also bring $10 exact change with you. That makes everything easy. And don't forget your photo ID. And I'm guessing maybe because it's Durham County, maybe they can only serve people from Durham County. So they want you to bring your photo ID. I'm guessing that's why they want you to bring your ID. So I've got the phone number right there, so you can get the ball rolling now. And again, they do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. East Regional Library, they have the over 50 crowd for those who are over 50. You go to the East Regional at 211 Lick Creek Lane. Basically, you're hanging out, talking about stuff, maybe books, movies, maybe the airport, flights, TSA, you never know. Just talk about stuff, what's happening this summer, vacations that you're planning for yourself and your family. So this is going to be tomorrow from 10 until 11:30, and they serve free coffee and free tea. Okay, let's see what else is happening. I think it's pretty much it. I do need to mention, though, that New Visions of Africa restaurant, they're hosting their grocery giveaway tomorrow, starting at 12:30. So if you're struggling, don't be ashamed. Times are rough out here. So if you need help filling that refrigerator, that cupboard, stop by. New Visions is at 1306 Fayetteville Street. You can, now I don't know if that street is still, that street might still be blocked. The street that you turn to go into the W.D. Hill parking lot, that might be blocked. If it is blocked and closed, then go down to Stanford and Warren Library. go north to Stanford Warren Library, turn on Umstead, and then like go around and enter the W.D. Hill parking lot that way. If you're on the bus, it's the 5 or the 5K bus. All righty, I think that's pretty much it. Let's check the weather. It doesn't feel nearly as hot as it's been in the past few days, so let's check it out. Oh, it isn't as it's only it's 83. That's all, and it's going up to 87. That's not bad at all. One thing we do need though, we could use some rain because we were I'm going to say promised. Some people might say threatened with rain for the past 4 days. Nothing. I think we got a sprinkle. Just like a little sprinkle. I mean, not even worth talking about. And with the sun blazing down on us, and it is a sunny, yeah, it's totally sunny all the way through until sunset, which is 8:34. So yeah, we could use some rain. Let's look ahead to see if we get some rain this week. Okay, so tomorrow, 83 and cloudy. It's not rain, but it's cloudy. Wednesday, 90 and sunny. Thursday, though, 95, 45% chance of rain. So I do hope that it rains Thursday. I think we really need it, especially those who have planted flowers and crops and all kinds of nice things. Friday, 87. And as you know, Friday is Third Friday. And it's also Juneteenth. Oh, I don't want it to rain on Juneteenth, though. But anyway, 75% chance of rain. I guess you can't choose when you get rain. I mean, we need it, but anyway, we'll see. So for today, though, it's 83 right now, sunny all day long, and the high will be 87. So that is it for today's show. I hope you have a beautiful day, and let me look ahead to this week. I think I'm going to be live with Bull City Hangout all week. Let's see. Oh, yeah, unless something happens. Yeah. I'll be live all this. Oh, and Wednesday it says Al Hijra Muharram, which is the Islamic Happy New Year. Okay, that's going to be Wednesday. Wow. So wow. Because I know they have like different months and whatnot. I wonder what year it is in the Islamic calendar. Because I bet they go way back. I know when it comes to the Hebrew calendar, they're like in the year like 4 million or something. I don't know. But anyway, so have a beautiful afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. And Dave is saying, have a good one, buddy. Thank you. Fist bump, Dave, as always. Try to stay cool there in Texas, because I know it's hot. If it's 83 here, it's probably 93 in Texas. I'm just guessing. And Dave, like I said, check out the how-to page. There are some hints on how to deal with the heat. And if you want to add to it, let me know, because I'll try to add as many. I'm not restricted by, I mean, the article can be as long as it needs to be. I can add as many hints as I want. So if you want to add to the article on the how-to page, let me know. And with that, folks, you have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.